Hi everyone, it's Melanie. I felt like I needed to come on and do a Facebook Live with the SOS Women's Social Club because after that really wonderful storytelling event back in October, I have been trying to figure out a way to communicate with everybody in the club, in the social club, but it's been a little bit challenging. So I've got a little bit of a story to tell, so stick with me. Hopefully you'll understand why I needed to tell you the story and why I've made the decisions that I've made. So when I started this group, I realized that some people were not going to want to be on Facebook, and other people were not going to want to be on meetup.com, which is the platform I've been using to host all of my events lately, since I opened up Wing Space, especially because I host events every month for my business, and it was just kind of a convenient thing. And then I knew some people would only want to get communication about the SOS events by email. And I personally am one who tries to streamline things as much as possible and not create so much work for myself, because I am one person that's running a business, and I have 57 members now, and that's growing, and I'm involved in doing a lot of different things. So whenever I can figure out a way to make things easier for me and make things easier for the people that are wanting to attend events, that sort of thing, then I'm all for that. So I'm not a huge fan of Facebook. I really didn't want to do and here I am on Facebook right now, right? So I'm not a huge fan of being on Facebook all the time, because it sucks up a lot of my time, and there's a lot of noise that goes on there, and I've kind of wanted to get off of Facebook, especially before the next political campaign really kicks into gear for 2020. So I've been really struggling with this, and back in September I told my husband and I told my closest colleagues here at Wing Space that I really need to figure out a better solution than being on Facebook for my business all the time. So then began the challenge, like, okay, well then what am I going to do? How am I going to communicate with people? I was still on meetup.com, and if those of you who follow the news and are familiar with a company called WeWork is kind of like the Walmart of the co-working industry. So they're a very, very huge company that has in the last couple of years really messed up their business, and they 2 years ago bought out meetup.com, and ever since they bought out meetup.com, the rates have been going up sky high for coordinators like myself who pay to use Meetup to host events that people can come and attend, right? And then earlier this month, at the beginning of November, Meetup, or WeWork, whoever's behind it, they're one and the same, they announced that they were going to start charging $2 per RSVP to the coordinators, unless the coordinators wanted to pass that fee on to the people who RSVP to attend events. And that business model did not sound like a wise model to me for myself and for my business. So that kind of lit a fire under me to find a different solution for both Facebook and Meetup, and I had no idea if there was such a thing that existed out there. So I searched and searched and was kind of coming up empty, and then I thought, well, maybe I'll just use Google Calendar as a way to communicate with at least my SOS Women's Social Club. But when I sent out the invitation, it didn't really work. So I realized, okay, so the Google Calendar solution is not going to work. It's not a solution. That was a big bomb, wah, wah, wah. So I got onto a forum called B School, which is one of my business forums that I follow. And I discovered that there was a woman on there who was having a big problem trying to host an event on Facebook, and it just about, destroyed her launch. And she got on the forum and said, what other platform do you guys use? Needless to say, I found the solution. They were all suggesting that she and I move over to a platform called Mighty Networks. And I'd heard of it before, but I'd never really checked it out. It's been around for a while, and it's mostly focused on, specifically for people who like to host online courses. But it can be used in different ways as well. So I went ahead and checked out the Mighty Networks platform and discovered that what it is it's like a combination of Facebook and Meetup.com and Messenger all in one platform. And the beautiful thing about it is there's no advertising on it, so you won't see any ads coming through your feed or anything like that. And it's set up simple, it's clean. People have to, request to be in or be invited to come into the group. So it feels like a very clean and safe environment to be in. There's not going to be a lot of political stuff going on in there. So essentially, I decided to open up a Mighty Network website. And I've called it Social Prescott. So the website is socialprescott.com. And I'm going to be funneling the SOS Women's Social Club over to this page. I'm going to be using it for all of the other events that I host for Wingspace, for my business, and anybody else can go on there. When you're in the website, if you want to host events, you'll be able to host events as well. And it's not going to cost you anything. I'm paying, Wingspace is sponsoring, so to speak, this website, socialprescott.com. And so anyone from over at Meetup will be able to, if they're looking for a solution for their meetup, they can come over to socialprescott.com and funnel people over there. Because I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of people leaving meetup.com, just like myself. And anyway, so I'm making this announcement. I will be sending out an email. I will be sending out invitations to everyone in in the SOS Women's Social Club. And we'll be funneling people over there. So I've done a video demonstration on there. You'll be able to play that and watch how to use the website. There's a lot of other instructional stuff in there as well. So, but probably the first thing to do is when you get in there is to just play the video and then play around in there, create your profile, and you'll see how different it is. You'll see how easy it is to use, and it's just, I think, a really good solution. So hopefully you all feel the same, and I'm pretty excited about this. So anyway, I will hopefully see you over in socialprescott.com really soon. And we do have, so for those of you who are on here and have been waiting, like, when is SOS going to be hosting some events for the Women's Social Club? You'll see when you're in there that there's a couple of events coming up. One of them is just this Thursday. It's just a really casual, fun event. You just show up, and it is the annual True Value Hardware Ladies Night. And if you've never been to this, it's really a fun event. The store closes like normal at 6:30 p.m. That's this Thursday, the 21st. And they will reopen their doors at 7 o'clock for women to come in. It's usually catered by El Gato Azul. I'm guessing they're also the caterers this year. There will be wine, there's going to be food, there's live music, there's amazing sales. Even if you don't want to buy anything, just come and hang out. It's really just kind of this crazy, fun event, and I will be there. I've been going there every year, probably for the past 4 or 5 years. And it's just a lot of fun. It's a free event, so you don't have to pay anything to show up. But if you do have any Christmas shopping to do, if you are not, if you haven't really ever shopped at True Value Hardware here, they have a lot more than just tools. They have wonderful kitchen items in there, and they have a lot of kind of like stocking stuffer type things. So, if you wanted to do a little bit of early Christmas shopping, this would be a good time to try and do that, or just come hang out with me and have some fun. I will be standing in line. I will probably get in line maybe about 15-20 minutes before they open their doors at 7 o'clock. And I'll have a little sign that says SOS on it. It has a little SOS logo on there. So if people were trying to find me, but you know what I look like now anyway. But I'll have a little sign up there so that people can find me, and we can all just hang out together in the parking lot before they open the doors, and we can go in and have some fun. And that will be the first event. Then the next event after that is a happy hour over at El Gato Azul on Acre Music Night. I have reserved a table for 10 so far. So when that fills up, if there's any more people that want to join us for that happy hour, you'll need to let me know so that I can change the RSVP with the restaurant to increase that number. But that particular event, we're opening up to, bringing guests. So if you want to bring your husband or boyfriend or whatever, they're welcome to come too, but you need to let us know so that I can make sure there's enough seats reserved. Okay, so I had a lot to say there, and sorry it was so long, but please come on over to socialprescott.com, request to be invited in, and I'll approve that, and we'll be able to communicate with each other very easily on that platform. All right, that's it. Thanks. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to post below, and hopefully I'll be able to answer them. Thanks. Bye.